All right, Dan, we're back. Part 2 of this little clip here we're doing. And we're going to go through and show these people how we do this. So we literally, sometimes when I get good pickers in, we just kind of go through each item. So the first thing we have is this little, I'm going to show it on the screen here. This little conical can. And what do you think you want for that, Dan?
Well,
without looking it up, I got an idea what I'd probably pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me what you'd want for it.
I don't know, probably 5.
That's kind of what I was thinking too, actually. I could do 5. I think I'll probably get 15 out of it.
Okay.
You know, is what I'm going to shoot for.
Sure.
But I could definitely do 5.
Okay.
And Carrie, if you want to be so kind as to kind of keep track of what we say, we can write it down. If I can find you a notepad or something. Here we go. Got a little pen and paper here. Here you go. Right there. Thanks, hon. Appreciate you. All right, the next thing we got, well, this is a little guy. What do you want for him?
Star Wars.
Little Star Wars guy.
Okay.
He was telling me these are like $10 at the Walmarts
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So just a
across
buck?
that. How about 2?
2 I can do for you.
Okay.
For you, I'll do 2.
Okay.
And then we got this cool little aspirin bottle here. Let me show you this thing. Look at that thing. Is that cool or what?
Pretty neat.
What do you think on this one?
That, I have not got a clue. Maybe you could throw a price at me.
It's been my experience, and because I know these guys, I talk price with them. I tell them what I'm going to charge and stuff like that. It's been my experience. Little bottles like this can go from 10 to $18 is usually what I'm going to put on something like that. I'd probably be comfortable giving you $5 for it. If you want 5 for
Sounds
it,
fair enough.
keeps me protected.
Yeah.
If 5's good, you're good. I'm good. All right. How about this brush? Now you're telling me about this brush. This brush is really neat, guys. Look at this thing.
Yeah. And it did come as there's a set somewhere out in the world there, but that's the only piece I got. It came in a box. I bought it at auction, and I looked it up at one point, and I think it was around $15 or something.
People are asking 15 for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Normally you have the mirror with it and stuff like that, and you get 15 for the set.
Right.
10 to 15 for a set. But I would give you probably, I would do $5 on it. If that's not good enough for you, I understand. If you think you can do better, feel free to say no.
I'd probably go 5 on it.
Are you good at 5?
Yeah, I'm good at 5.
Don't feel pressured to sell just because the video is going.
Nope.
I don't know what the heck this thing is. You think it's I'm going to show it to everybody. I don't know.
It's
I could Google Lens it, I think, but
if you're a trout fisherman, when you make your own fish fly bait, it's for making lures.
it
And
makes
they
lures.
They wrap the hooks with the string. And
Any idea of the value on this thing? I have no clue.
Again, I don't know.
I have no clue.
I never really researched that because I don't want know what you would even call it. Maybe 5,
Yeah, I don't know what you'd
maybe
call it either, and I don't have a
$5
phone to look it up, obviously.
$5 or something.
You just want to get 5 for it? I can do 5. I'll take a mystery thing for $5. Yeah, that's actually interesting enough to me.
Okay.
And then we've got this, which is actually, it's a stone, right, to sharpen
Sharpen
knives, and it's got the box. So what do you want for that?
There's a lot of them around. And it's nothing I really need. So I don't know, $1 or $2.
Have you researched them at all?
No.
These things are actually, from my experience, the stones to sharpen knives are getting harder and harder to find. You actually have the box with this. I'm going to give you $10. I'm not even looking it up. I could be overpaying for it. I don't know. But I have a hunch that this is going to be probably worth, $25, $30.
Wow.
So I would do 10.
I'd be happy with that.
Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Let's do that. That's been my experience. I could be wrong. I could have just made a bad purchase.
Well,
but I'm willing to take a risk on you guys with your items because you guys have been good to me. So, okay?
Sure.
So we're going to put your stuff in the back in the basket here. We're going to set you off to the side, then I'm going to talk to Carrie.
Okay.
All right. Carrie, let's leave this mask for last. The first thing I'm going to start with, guys, this is local stuff. There's the Dubuque packing plant, used to be in Dubuque, Iowa. That's where we're both from. This is just the local pens and whatever those things are. But it's got the logos on there and stuff. So what do you want for the little bag? What do you want on that stuff?
I was hoping 10, $2 a piece. Maybe you could sell. There's 5 pieces in there.
Why don't we do
10.
Can we do 7?
Sure, I'll do 6.
I'll do 7. You would do 7. You can do 7. You can do 7. I have to watch Carrie. Carrie tends to be one of these people, she undercuts herself, so we don't want her to do that either. All right, so $7 we're going to do on that little bag there. Then you mainly have the masks, right? Look at these masks. These are super cool. Now we're just going to work this out. We're not going to take a billion years figuring out what they're actually worth, but they are super cool. You say this box is not the right one.
I don't know what mask goes in there.
I would have to do some research. We actually have 2 masks in there.
Hopefully this one. But this,
It's
see,
possible it does have a witch on there. Let me show you.
yes, that's about the only one.
It might be the witch of
Right.
the series, yes. Let's put this over here. So that box is so cool. So we've got, what is this, a princess?
Yes.
Little princess. We've got Mickey. Now Mickey has some damage, but overall decent shape for its age. I'm guessing these all to be 70s, maybe 60s.
I think 70s.
I'm thinking more 70s, yes. We got the nice little witch here. All of these have little breaks on them and stuff like that, which is very typical. And look at this here. Nice clown. Everybody loves clowns. Doesn't everybody love clowns? I'm not sure what this guy is, but he's freaky cool.
Maybe a hobo.
I don't know. It could be a hobo. It could be anything. Looks like somebody might have adjusted his mouth a little bit so they could breathe a little better. And then we've got this guy here. Whether you call them indigenous people, Native Americans, Indians, whatever your term is you would use. And then we've got this girl here. She's
Blondie, we'll
interesting.
call her.
She kind of looks like she's almost like, well, she's not Harley Quinn, but she does have a broken nose. Super cool. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we got 7 old school masks. What do you want for these 7 masks? Do you know? What's going to make you in your happy place?
$5 a piece, $35.
I can do that because I don't know what they're worth. They do have some breaks and stuff like that. I would do $5 a piece. That's perfectly fine. So $35 for all of those. Now let's get to the one that's really kind of a question mark. We've got a monkey mask here. We did realize that it's from 1977. We did find a name on there, but we can't make it out. Wait a minute. Don Paul Studio, maybe? I'll have to look that up and see if I can't figure out what that is. So we don't know what it is. I can't use my phone right now. We do have a break in the mask, but overall it's pretty darn cool. What do you want for this mask, Carrie?
20.
I'm going to do the 20. It's that cool. I'm just going to go with it. If it is only worth 10, that's on me. I'm going to do the 20. So there you have it. So
I would probably put plastic in here because
keep it shaped.
yeah, if it
It
gets hot,
sticks.
it will stick.
It sticks.
So I would immediately put something in there. I don't know, paper, plastic, plus to keep it the shape.
Yeah. Let's keep it shaped somewhere. Try not to break it. There we go. That should work good enough, I think, to protect it. All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and do the rest of the transactions. Super stoked that I'll pay them both, and we'll continue on.